much flow right now, a very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Going deep this time for Miller. It got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
To Scotty Miller.
Scotty Miller, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me from Tel Aviv.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
40-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. And Jackson throwing once more. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins there to make the grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The extra point.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jones. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
7-7, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Flushed out right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Jackson will throw again. Flush to his right. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Levante David. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? This pass into the arms of Snead, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Normally, you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Right on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Jackson. Steps away.
24-yard line.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again.
18-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
by Devin White.
Devin White in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On second down, it's Edwards. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Jackson from the shotgun, going for it all. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Matt Judon there on the stop.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 25 on 2nd down, Brady. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones.
Ronald Jones, the ball.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and 9, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And no, it's incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 37.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Calais Campbell on the stop. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, Brady. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Jones, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now Brady. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
At the 1-yard line.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. One final try now for Brady. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I'd given them the standing 8 count a few times along the way. And look at how this one